The Magic of Storybooks. In a modest bamboo house nestled in a quiet barangay in Iloilo, Imelda lived with her 2-year-old son, Benji. Life was a daily struggle. Her husband worked tirelessly as a fisherman, yet their income barely covered their basic needs. Despite these challenges, Imelda harbored a dream: to give Benji a brighter future. One afternoon, a volunteer from a local NGO visited their community, carrying a box filled with donated storybooks. The volunteer also introduced a free digital storybook platform accessible via cell phones. Imelda was intrigued but hesitant. Growing up, she had limited access to books herself, and while she valued their significance, she wasn't confident in her reading skills. The volunteer explained the benefits of storybooks. Printed books are wonderful for bonding and passing on cultural values, she said, while digital ones are interactive and accessible. Even on a simple phone like yours. Imelda felt encouraged and decided to try. That evening, she picked a colorful, well-loved printed storybook from the donation box. It was about a kind-hearted carabao helping its farmer. As she read, Benji's eyes lit up, and he clapped excitedly at the illustrations. Though Imelda stumbled over a few words, she noticed how the simple act of reading brought them closer. Later, she explored the digital storybook platform on her old, cracked cell phone. The vibrant animations and interactive features fascinated Benji, who giggled as he tapped the screen to see characters move. Imelda marveled at how these stories not only entertained her son but also sparked his curiosity and encouraged him to mimic new words. Over the weeks, their reading routine became a nightly ritual. Imelda discovered that while she loved the physical connection of reading printed storybooks, the digital ones offered an array of engaging stories she could not otherwise afford. However, she remained cautious about screen time, ensuring balance by alternating between printed and digital books. During a parenting workshop organized by the NGO, Imelda learned about the developmental benefits of storybooks. She realized that storytime nurtured Benji's language skills and creativity. While she already valued printed books for their cultural significance and role in family bonding, she gained new appreciation for digital storybooks as tools to make stories more interactive and engaging. Yet, some parents shared concerns about excessive screen time, and Imelda resonated with their sentiments. Despite her enthusiasm, Imelda faced challenges. Quality storybooks, whether printed or digital, were not always accessible due to their cost. Yet, she was grateful for the NGO's support, which provided resources that made her efforts possible. She also noticed that some parents in their barangay were unaware of the specific benefits of digital storybooks. Inspired, she began sharing her experiences, teaching others how to use the platform and emphasizing moderation in screen time. As time passed, the changes in Benji were unmistakable. He could name colors, animals, and objects from the stories, and his imagination soared as he created his own tales. Imelda felt a deep sense of pride, not just in her son's growth but in her own journey as a parent. The storybooks, both printed and digital, had become more than tools for learning. They were bridges connecting Imelda and Benji, opening doors to a world of possibility and hope. Imelda's story spread in the barangay, inspiring other parents to embrace the power of storytelling. She became an advocate, showing that even in the face of economic hardships, the magic of books could transform lives. One evening, as Benji nestled in her arms after another story, he whispered, "Nene, can we read another one tomorrow? I love our stories, they make the world so big." Imelda smiled, knowing that through these simple stories, she had gifted Benji not just words but dreams. She had also learned an important lesson. When parents are empowered, the possibilities for their children's futures become limitless. Early childhood education. #Storybooks benefits #parents perception #storybooks for growth.